talk about is simplicity today. You know, I like to keep things really simple because I hate a complicated life. I think all of us have a complicated life outside of Zija, so we need to keep Zija like this. So what I want to talk about today is life unlimited times 2. This is kind of hard for me because at the end of Summit last year, Robbie Davis gave me a call 2 days afterwards, and he says, what do we got to do? Everybody in the business goes up and down and up and down and up and down. That's just part of our business. And I think Robbie and I were in a little bit of a down. And he says, we've got to do something. And I said to him, I said, in 2009, and he was just getting into the business at that time, David Moses, we did a MIT, and it was get to. That's all we had to do, is get to and build from that. And I said, Robbie, why don't we, do something together and about this get to? And so we did a little audio, and then we did like a PowerPoint type of a thing, and we brought it to the team. It's been my training 100% this year, keeping it nice and simple. And we all know this slide. I've trained on it, you've seen it, it's what network marketing is all about. But for me, I read a stat many years ago that it says the average network marketer can only sponsor 2.2 distributors. Okay? Well, guess what? If we sponsor 2.2 distributors and train everybody to get 2.2 distributors, we fill this all out, we can get to a gold position, white gold position. We don't make income claims, of course, but we know statistically in Zija Nation that a gold makes approximately $1,800 a week if they've maxed everything out. Well, I don't know about you, but I think that's a pretty good income for the average person. That's a full-time income for the average person. And so what I've really embraced this year, and trust me, I am doing what I'm teaching, and I've done it with a girl I brought in 3 weeks ago, and she's already down to almost her 4th level right now. She's never been in network marketing, keeping it simple. She doesn't need to know a lot except that we go out and get to, and I help her. It's all about me, the sponsor, doing the work and helping her to learn how to do this. So I think a lot of times our challenges are we sponsor somebody, but we don't go and help them down 4 levels. We don't go and train. And I'm really lucky that I have David and Fred. They've taught me train, 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 work in depth, work in depth. And so my whole thing is about teaching them to get their first week. I think most of our distributors, when we first bring them on board, they are so excited that first week, right? They want to talk to everybody, but we need to help them talk to them. We need to teach them how to say the correct words. And one of the things that I have done is I don't usually allow them to say too much. All the leaders, we teach our distributors not to talk too much. We use the tools, correct? So what I like to do is I like to be on the phone when they're talking to their prospects. I'm the one that's going to be doing most of their talking. But guess what? I take it down to the next level. And I'm talking to that next level of 4. I'm doing the training for them too. But what I'm doing is I'm putting the other people on the conference line listening to me. Everybody's always listening. We go down to the 3rd level. They're listening to me. So by the time I get to the 4th level, I'm saying, guess what? It's your turn, and I get to do the listening. Okay? I keep quiet. They've done the whole thing because they've taken notes, and this is the most important. Make sure that your people are taking the notes of what to say. They're going to duplicate. They're going to follow exactly your system. Okay? And so this is what I really like, is because now I get to, after they've done that, I get to critique them and go, well, maybe you should have said it this way, maybe you should have said it that way, and I help them. But then I'm kind of done. I've done my 4 levels. My leaders now know what to do. They're going to take their people and they're going to be doing it for them. And it just follows and follows and follows. So I love this Get 5 now, because guess what? I've showed them how to get their first 2 and train it and take it all the way down their first month. And then I go to them. I know you like being a gold. That's going to be a pretty good check. But shouldn't we go out and get two more people and do exactly the same thing? You're going to be on the phone with them. You're going to be coaching all the way down the 4 levels. So guess what? We now have our 4. What's 4? Emerald. We do that for 30 days. Then the next 30 days we get 2 more. That gives us 6 distributors. That's the maximum of, we need 6 Builder 500s to get to the maximum in the comp plan. And our whole thing is about getting 5. Now, I'm not talking about customers. I'm talking about working distributors that want what we want. And I think it's really important that we train and teach the simplicity of this. I'm not complicating. I think a lot of us, and I'm going to be the first to say, I screwed up in the beginning. I was a recruiter. And I just massively recruited. Now, if I hadn't had the best sponsor possible in Fred, he trained all my people because I was so busy recruiting and working, there was no way I could have trained one person. And I wouldn't be standing here without him. You know, so I'm saying to people that, especially people that don't know this industry, you want to keep this whole thing simple. You want to get to and help them train the next month. Guess what? What are we on right now? We're on a really good promotion that if we get our 5 people by January, what do we get? What's our promotion, guys? We've got a founder's promotion. We only need 5 people. If you follow this system of really training and coaching, you can get to diamond. Who wants to be in the profit participation plan? Okay, then keep this simple. The biggest thing I can teach you is make sure that you use your upline. It's a partnership between you and your upline. They've got to be with you hand in hand. They need to be with you 3-4 levels deep so that you know exactly what you're doing before they pass the baton. All right? So hopefully, let's all go get it. I want everybody to go out there and get their 2 this week. Let's go after that promotion. Who wants that extra $150 bonus? Okay? I do. Guys, take care.